Make that Ricky Young, beg your pardon. Ken Kramer, 91, the nose tackle, making the stop. We're inside the 1 minute mark.
What do you call, Merle? You run it in. Kansas City's been tough. You pass it in. You've got an extremely agile tight end and Sensor. You've got the old wily veteran in Rashad. What do you do?
They've been running left with Galbraith, but they're on the wrong side of the field.
One thing, they're going for the victory. They're letting the clock run down.
36 seconds left to go in this game. Kramer going to throw, or is he? He does. Incomplete. Clock stopped with 24 seconds remaining.
Kramer's pass is incomplete. It's third down.
That was not a good call. Not a good play to call. He rolled out. Kansas City was waiting for that one. I think he's got to spread his receivers out. He's had success the whole time. You know, Tommy Kramer has been so successful under the gun in pressure. He came in a couple of years back when Tarkenton hurt his thumb, took the Vikings against the Broncos right here in this stadium into overtime, and Denmark kicked the field goal to beat the Broncos.
24 seconds left in the ball game. Kansas City 10, the Vikings 6. The Vikings got on the board first back in the first quarter on a 43-yard field goal by Dan Meyer, and then Nick Lowry tied it for Kansas City with a 30-yard field goal, tied at 3 at the half. But it's been Kansas City scoring in the second half, except for a Minnesota field goal by Dan Meyer. It's 10-6 with 24 seconds left, and we'll be back in a moment.
Food, clothes, just about everything seems to cost more today. One reason young families think they can't afford life insurance.
Allstate update, lower life insurance rates.
Now, Allstate's cut prices up to 20% on a lot of their life insurance. Like this $100,000 level term policy that now only costs a 28-year-old father about $19 a month. Before you buy, come in and compare. For life, home, or auto, you're in good hands with Allstate.
Behind every Schlitz is a man who knows his beer.
The people in St. Louis know their beer, but as a master brewer...
Schlitzer.
Thank you. I know one taste of my Schlitz can change a lot of minds. And now more people know.
I like Schlitz better than Bud.
I'm a Miller drinker, but you have to taste Schlitz to believe it.
Just telling you, your Schlitz tastes good. It's a good tasting beer.
Here's to it.
Behind every Schlitz is a man who knows his beer.
24 seconds left to play in the ball game. We were looking possibly for two tight ends. No, one is in there. Sensor. The wide receivers are on. Rashad split to the right. White in the slot right.
He's splitting them up right now, Merle. He's going to open this thing wide open.
It is third down and goal. Galbraith into the middle of the Chiefs. Stop him just about at the line of scrimmage. You see Mike Bell, 99 there, as the clock runs to 19 seconds. A field goal won't do it. It is 10-6. Kansas City as Minnesota takes its final timeout.
I do not understand that call. Now they have to throw it, and they have to score now.
Okay, they had the wide receivers on.
Yes.
They had Brewer on along with Sensor, took Brewer off. They had the wide receivers on, and you were looking past.
I was looking past. They were thinking that the linebackers, they're young, of the Kansas City Chiefs would feel the same thing and spread themselves out. May have been a good call, but I don't understand it because now it all comes down in 19 seconds to this play, where if they would have done it last play, they'd have had 2 shots to throw the ball in for 6.
So Tommy Kramer and Bud Grant talk about it.
And isn't it easy for us to sit up here in the booth?
Oh, it's the easiest thing in the world, isn't it?
Yes.
Jim, you stood on the sidelines many years, 17 years
yes,
in the NFL.
Many years.
And you were in situations such as this.
Yes.
How about tension? Is there any tension right now? Or these guys, I mean...
No, not for those players on the football field. I'd say there's more tension for the Chiefs than there is the Vikings. The Vikings know what they're going to do.
Here come the Vikings. 4th down and goal. This is it. No flags. Incomplete. And that's what we were looking for because there was double coverage on Sensor. And the Kansas City Chiefs take the football.
And what a play by their linebackers. Number 53, Whitney Paul. Number 51, Charlie Jackson. They were all over Sensor and all over the ball. 15 seconds left in this game. He's going for it. They run the clock all the way down. I admire the Vikings for what they've done here. But the defensive play right there by Whitney Paul, Charlie Jackson, tremendous coverage. Watch it. We'll get a better view here. He's throwing the ball right on the money, but look at the coverage. There's no penalty in there. But Whitney Paul was the man who knocked the ball down.
Now the Chiefs have been